Alrighty, hey guys, it's Sagittarius Soul Tarot. We're going to go ahead and do a Mercury retrograde reading for all signs, Aries to Pisces. So what we're going to do is see how Mercury retrograde could be affecting you or any kind of problems along the way. So we'll do all signs, Aries to Pisces, and I will do super chats as well if you guys would like to do a super chat. I am going to be doing the super chats directly from YouTube, or also if you guys would like to do PayPal or Cash App, I'll put my link below. Just because the readings that I'm doing and also the super chats, all of that are going towards my vacation time that I have, just because I want to, have extra money for things. And so I am, I do put it mainly into the channel, but right now it's going towards a trip that I'd like to do. So that's going to be happening that way. So if you would like to donate directly, you guys can by Cash App, PayPal. That's going to go into my savings for my trip if you guys would like to do that. But yeah, what we're going to do is Mercury retrograde. What's going on? What do you guys need to know at this time? Hey, Danielle. Hey, Katie. Hey, Katie. What we're going to do is see what's happening with Mercury retrograde, what could be a factor, what's affecting you. And it is going to, what's happening is it's going to be in Cancer first, July 17th, and then it's going to go through Leo season. So it's going to be going for most of Leo season as well. Hey, T-Rose. So I'm going to see what's happening, what energies around you, what could be affecting you, any kind of delays, challenges. So yeah, I'm going to see exactly what you need to know. Make sure to hit that like button, subscribe, and watch your sun, moon, rising, Venus, or cross watch. You could find a message for each reading, so take it how it applies. If you want to be a member, you guys can join down below. And also, if you want to book a personal, I got buy one, get one free, $10 readings or more. So almost all my readings right now are over $10. So with any $10 reading, you guys can get a free one. So you just add it to your cart and then you get a free reading. All right, let's go ahead and get started, guys. Let's get started with Aries and see what's happening. 225. All right, so what's going to happen with Mercury retrograde? Let's hope for a good one. What's going to happen, Mercury retrograde? Okay, somebody could be making something up, causing drama, being dramatic. Somebody wants clout, okay? Somebody wants attention. Okay, I got finances in reverse, relationship, responsibilities in reverse. Oof. And sixth house. That's funny. As you say that, Katie, the sixth house card came out. Let me see if I can get it. It just fell over here. It flips in the air. So there could be a problem here when it comes to something that, if it's not a relationship, it's something that you're committed to at your job. You could feel either, if you are in a relationship, somebody is choosing their job over the relationship. There could be financial problems going on, and that's causing that. Yeah, it's crazy. The sixth house flew in the air. So could be dealing with a Virgo for some of you. Could be dealing with an earth sign. It looks like there's going to be problems in your relationship. Like somebody is just doing what you want them to do, but they're not really that invested. Or they're showing a lack of responsibility. Yeah, King of Pentacles reverse, Queen of Cups, Eight of Cups, and the Five of Pentacles. Looks like somebody is disappointing you in your love life, okay? Because they're choosing what they want to do or what they want to put into. And with the Queen of Cups, you're showing up as somebody very, emotionally connected to this person. Some of you are in a relationship or you want a relationship. But it looks like this person is not putting their needs, they're putting their needs first and not this relationship. Queen of Wands, the Moon, the Knight of Pentacles, and the Four of Cups in reverse. Page of Pentacles. For some of you, I hate saying this, some of you could be questioning if this person's cheating on you at your job. That could be a problem going on Mercury retrograde. You could be questioning, well, who are they giving this attention to? Because they're not giving me attention. They're not really focusing on investing into this relationship. Some of you feel like they're gone or they're just not around you. Hey, Janet, you guys could feel like this person is basically just not putting much into this connection. Okay. And you're kind of suspicious here, the moon and the page of pentacles, if they're not really connecting to me or putting time into this relationship. Is there something going on at their job? Let me see. Is this person doing something behind your back? Is this person doing something behind your back? Because it could be a work-related situation. 6 of Wands, Ace of Cups in reverse, 3 of Cups reverse, 7 of Cups. Justice and the Strength. I don't want to say this and upset some of you, but some of you, there could be a situation going on with a coworker. Like this person's getting involved with somebody at work and you're finding out about it, or they're giving somebody attention at work and that's why they're disconnecting from this connection. 8 of Swords, a Hierophant reverse, 3 of Wands reverse, 4 of Wands. Yeah, it feels like they're not prioritizing this relationship because they could be wanting to commit to somebody else or wanting to get involved with somebody else. That's what it looks like to me. It looks like they're walking away from some kind of commitment. And they're making it about finances or making things up about their finances for why they're not able to see you or make time for you. And it just looks like they're not committed to this, or they're not that invested into this. And during Mercury retrograde, there could be suspicion that they're seeing somebody else or talking to somebody. So what's your advice? Because it's like they're not giving me attention. So who are they talking to? Hey, little bit. 2 of Cups, 6 of Swords, King of Cups reverse, 9 of Cups. Even though you love this person, you can't make this person do the right thing. You can't make them be the responsible person. I feel like at the end of the day, your emotions come first, your feelings come first. And I feel like here, you guys, if this person's not showing up for you the way you want them to, I wouldn't force this person or make them feel like they're obligated to do the right thing. Because it looks like for whatever reason, Aries are choosing not to fully commit to this or put energy into this relationship. And it could be that they're keeping options open and seeing somebody else, or they're acting as if they're single so they can see where things go with a coworker or somebody else. Could be somebody at their job, or they're making it about their job, but it's something else. You could be dealing with a Taurus. Okay, I got Virgo, I got Cancer. It looks like they're getting attention elsewhere, and they're not putting responsibility into this. So just be careful of that, guys. All right, 756, Taurus. What can happen with Mercury retrograde, or what's going on? I'm sorry to tell you that, Rose. Okay, now these cards don't want to cooperate. Let me reshuffle. All right, Taurus, what's going on Mercury retrograde? Somebody's trying to get a reaction out of you, doing something strategically. Somebody could be saying something online to get a reaction out of you, or to test you. It looks like you're being tested online, because then I have commitment here. Like somebody's like testing your commitment to them or your loyalty. But they're kind of like orchestrating a way to do that. Yeah, Libra. Oh, thanks, Infinite. You're welcome. Could be a Libra you're dealing with, or somebody that wants to see how committed you are to them. Yeah, air. Somebody is studying you or watching you. Okay. To see your loyalty, if you're being devoted to them, or if you're dating somebody else. So it looks like somebody is watching you on social media, watching you strategically. Yeah, this person doesn't trust you. This person's convinced that either you don't want to commit to them or you're doing something behind their back, okay? I think you're dealing with somebody that has trust issues, and it's like they want to catch you doing something to them where it's like they know you're not being loyal to them, or they're afraid of that happening. They don't trust you for some reason. But I feel like here you've been loyal with the Hierophant, and there's nothing that you're doing wrong. I feel like somebody's trying to catch you in the action, or see if you're talking to other people, if you're cheating on them or something like that. Because I want to see how loyal you are to this commitment. Yeah, Ace of Pentacles. This is so messed up. Ace of Swords, King of Wands reverse, and the Hermit reverse. You're dealing with an insecure masculine, okay? And this person, it's like they're really scared. Is Taurus really that invested? Are they really this committed to me? Are they telling me the truth? So this person's watching you on social media or watching the people you talk to or you interact with. Justice in reverse, Seven of Pentacles reverse, Empress and the Three of Wands reverse, wanting to see if it's a good investment, if they should get involved with you or not. Or if you're telling the truth, if you're as loyal to them as you say you are, okay? I don't know why somebody has trust issues. Maybe with Mercury retrograde, it's making it worse, where they're really doubting your commitment, your loyalty, and they're trying to just catch you in a lie or see what you're doing. Why is this person doing this? The Chariot, the Page of Cups, the Tower, and the Knight of Cups. Because they want to, okay, this person wants to work things out with you, but they're afraid that you're doing them wrong, or they're afraid that, you know, you're doing something behind their back that they're going to find out about or something like that. Could be a Cancer, Pisces, Scorpio. They're afraid of the worst case scenario, but I feel like there's nothing that you're doing. You're not doing anything to this person for them to think this, okay? But I see that this person questioning your loyalty to them, and it's out of fear and insecurity. Hey, Danielle. What's your advice, Taurus? Five of Swords, Six of Swords reverse, the Eight of Cups reverse, and the Hangman. Basically, you can tell this person all day long, I'm doing nothing. But if they're doubting it, that's something within them that you can't fix. I feel like you can't fix this person's insecurities. You can be honest with them, but if they don't trust you, I mean, what else can you do? I think this person was hurt in another relationship or another situation, and they have trust issues, and that's why they're so afraid. If you're in a relationship or they want to commit to you, they're afraid that you're talking to other people or you're cheating on them. They feel like they can't trust you. And I think it's deep-rooted insecurity that you did nothing wrong, and it's not your fault, okay? Could be a Scorpio or a Pisces, could be a Cancer, could be a Leo, a Libra, okay? So I see that happening during Mercury retrograde, but you're being loyal and committed to them. There's nothing going on. All right. Gemini, 1234. 1, 2, 3, 4. What's going on with Gemini? Ooh, that coffee. With this Mercury retrograde. Ego, hurt ego get in the way of a relationship, love on the brain. So you're thinking about somebody romantically during Mercury retrograde, but this person could be holding back from you. Some of you, it's a Leo. Ooh, they got regrets. And okay, I wish this never happened. I left when things got hard. So I see somebody wanting to reconcile with you, Gemini, but they have avoidance issues. Okay, yeah, it could be a Leo. I got the 5th house. Somebody's thinking about you sexually or intimately. Romantic. Yeah, there's Gemini on the bottom. So this person's thinking about you romantically. But they could have friend zoned you. They could have disconnected in some way. They're thinking about you. They're fantasizing. Some of you sexually. Hey, DMA. White ego, love on the brain. 4 of Swords, Justice reverse, Knight of Pentacles reverse, and the 3 of Wands reverse. They're afraid that it's too late. Could be a Libra or a Virgo. They're afraid that it's too late because of their actions, and that they've shut you out for quite some time, or that they haven't spoken to you in a while, that the door is shut. So there's somebody wanting to come back here. They have regret, yeah, for ignoring you, acting the way they did. Page of Wands reverse, 3 of Cups reverse, King of Cups, and the 8 of Cups in reverse. This person feels bad that they let their ego get in the way. They do have feelings for you. They do care about you. Yeah, Queen of Cups and the King of Cups. 2 of Cups reverse, 3 of Pentacles, 8 of Wands. Feels like somebody that really did have intentions to be with you, but they got scared and they walked away. And they friend zoned you for a lot of it. Either friend zoned you or you thought it was going somewhere, and then they literally just disconnected from you. So why is this person coming back? King of Pentacles in reverse, 7 of Pentacles, 10 of Cups reverse, 10 of Wands reverse. Really, thinking about the connection and what it could have had, the potential it could have had if they would have invested more into this, where it would have gone if they weren't selfish, if they didn't get in their ego and disconnect. So this person is thinking about you romantically and also in a long-term sense of where this could have been if they didn't have commitment issues, if they didn't have a fear of being with you, where this would have went. Okay, so during Mercury retrograde, I see this person wanting to come back to you. What's your advice? You're welcome, T-Rose. The Chariot, the Six of Swords reverse, the Sun, and the Nine of Pentacles. Page of Cups, Four of Cups reverse. Well, if this person does come back, I would think about letting them back in. I would forgive them. Page of Cups, Four of Cups in reverse. But I'd also show them, like, you know what, you're going to have to really prove it to me that you want to be with me. I wouldn't be so quick to let them convince you, be so quick to take them back. I would accept their apology, but I wouldn't go out of your way to, like, be back with this person. For a lot of you, you look better. You look better when they come back, and it's like, whoa, it's really, like, this person really does want you now because you look even better than before. Okay. I would know your self-worth. I would put up boundaries, and I wouldn't, you know, let this person get a rise out of you and upset you. I would really think about letting them back in if you feel called to do so. Could be a Leo, could be a Cancer, a Taurus, a Scorpio, a Virgo, a Libra. So they're thinking about you a lot and wanting to come back, and they regret walking away. Hey, kitty cat. All right, Cancer, happy birthday, 1646. Okay, your birthday present is Mercury retrograde. Okay, and it's only fair because that happened to me for my birthday too, so might as well you guys have it as well. I'm kidding. You guys get some Mercury as well. I did too. Too busy winning. Okay, so you guys could be trying to win something. Somebody could be trying to win you over. Now I'm getting that song by Olivia Rodrigo, Get Him Back. I'm gonna get him back. Somebody's gonna get you back. Okay, guilty. I feel pain from the damage I have caused. Chaser, I don't want to chase anymore. Okay, communication from a Virgo, possibly. Okay, so I see possibly a Virgo, Gemini, Libra, Aquarius. I see communication. Or this could just be that Mercury is in its favor for you. It's at its peak. I see somebody wanting to have a conversation. Could be a Libra. Somebody could have been too busy feeling bad for trying to get a reaction out of you, trying to upset you, and they realize it didn't really get them anywhere. Yeah, Eight of Pentacles in reverse. The Ten of Cups, the Seven of Pentacles reverse, Six of Wands. So this person was trying so hard to get a reaction out of you to make you upset, but I feel like it backfired because now this person is feeling guilty for how they've treated you. Yeah, the Devil. The Hanged Man reverse, the Four of Pentacles, and the Three of Pentacles. I think this person was trying so hard, Cancer, to get a reaction out of you, to upset you, to make you think something was going on, and it ended up not working on their end, okay? It feels to me like this person was trying so hard to convince you. It's almost like they were being petty, okay? So either they were acting like some of you, they were acting like they were successful in another situation. If it was a relationship, they weren't really happy in this other relationship, but they want you to think they are. Or if it's about their job, they're wanting to act like they don't care about you. They don't really want you in their life. They're too busy winning. Their life is going great. But it feels to me that's not the case. This person is going to communicate with you about something. The Ten of Swords reverse, Nine of Cups reverse, Queen of Swords reverse, and the King of Cups. That they actually do care about you, but they were projecting an image. This is somebody trying to project an image as if they don't care. They weren't happy with you. They don't care what's going on. But I feel like it was deep-rooted insecurity. And I think this person is curious about you and wants to at least have you in their life. So it looks like somebody that was trying to get a reaction out of you or make you assume they don't care if they talk to you ever again. Their life is going great. And they feel guilty for coming off that way. Let me see. How do you feel about this person? High Priestess, the Four of Wands, Ace of Pentacles, Queen of Pentacles. You feel like they were bluffing because a lot of you feel like this is your person. You feel like this is a person you want to commit to and that they're acting like they don't care. Could be somebody you're separated from, where they act like they're not happy with you or they don't want you in their life or they're happier without you or something like that. It's almost like somebody wants to play it off as if like what you give to them, they're not really happy or blessed with. Okay. And how you feel, it's like this person's bluffing. You feel like they do want to commit to you. They do want to be with you. So what's your advice? The Empress, the Seven of Cups, the Nine of Wands, and the Seven of Swords reversed. Don't let this person doubt you. You know, it feels like somebody that's trying to get back at you, trying to be petty with you, trying to get a reaction out of you. I wouldn't settle with their game. I wouldn't play their mind game, okay, is what it says here. I would try to just make peace in your life. Know your worth and put up boundaries and don't let this person treat you this way. If you feel like this person is just coming back to cause problems, then I wouldn't be in their life, okay? It sounds like somebody, they feel bad for what they did, how they let this toxicity or they let these toxic attachments win, or the pettiness, the control, whatever, and they feel bad and they do want to commit to you. But if you feel like this person hasn't changed and they're trying to convince you that they have and that you see right through them, that they're not any different, then I wouldn't waste your time. I would know your self-worth, okay? Capricorn, Pisces, Taurus, Libra. Could be a Capricorn, Pisces, Libra. Could be any sign, Virgo. And I wouldn't chase their attention. I wouldn't try to chase them or get their attention, is what I feel. All right, Leo, 2204. What's going on? This Mercury retrograde. I don't know. Oop, the card hit the floor. That's weird. During, was it Aries? One of the cards hit the floor. That's kind of weird. All right, somebody's looking you up. You're welcome. Somebody's looking you up, getting information on you. Wouldn't surprise me with Mercury retrograde. Somebody's curious about you. Somebody that you're not on good terms with. Like you guys aren't in a good situation right now. This person could have chose somebody else. This person made you unhappy. They acted like you were an option. Okay, I got Gemini and Capricorn. This person, it's like they could have hurt your reputation, or this person, they only cared about their needs. And they could have just went to somebody they thought was better for them or somebody that could help them, is what I'm seeing. It kind of feels like somebody that they realize that the two of you are not on good terms. Why are they looking you up? They want to see if you still care about them. Yeah. This person is so obsessed with you. Ace of Cups reverse. Seven of Cups reverse. The Devil and the Empress in reverse. They want to know if you obsess over them. Even though they chose somebody else. Even though they walked away from you. They want to know, are you still fixated on me? Do you still love me? Okay. They want to know how you feel. Yeah, this person wants to see throughout time, are you still curious about them as well? Okay, the Hanged Man, Eight of Swords reverse, Page of Swords reverse, Justice. Basically, they want to have an idea, like, are you still attracted to me? Are you still into me? But it's almost like obsession. Okay, like, do I still have this hold over you? Okay, so why Gemini and Capricorn here? Three of Cups in reverse, Nine of Swords reverse, the Star and the Eight of Wands. High Priestess, Five of Swords reverse. Well, I think this person wants to apologize to you. I think they feel bad about the situation and they want to see if they can still get you back or get back with you romantically. They're trying to see if you're dating somebody else as well. It's like they're obsessing, wondering if you're dating somebody else, if you're talking to someone. They want to see where you're at in this. And they do have hopes to renew this connection. So how do you feel about them, Leo? Six of Cups, Three of Wands reversed, Nine of Wands on the wheel, Queen of Swords. You still have a soft spot for them, but not really. Okay. I don't know why I'm saying that. I think you still care about them to an extent, but it's almost like your back is turned and you're more aggravated the way things planned out or the way things happen between the two of you. You still think about them from time to time, but you're more aggravated. You're like, why did I put myself through this? Okay. What's your advice? Don't stress yourself out. 10 of Wands, Queen of Swords, Knight of Swords, and the Hierophant reverse. It wasn't your problem. I feel like don't carry this burden. Don't carry this weight. It's not your problem. It's not your burden to carry. Okay? I don't feel like you caused this problem. You didn't tell this person to cheat. You didn't tell them to date somebody else and leave you. So I wouldn't feel like it's your fault. Okay? 10 of Swords and the 2 of Swords. I mean, and also, I feel like you need to admit to yourself that you are hurting from this and you do need to release the pain and resentment you have towards them. Because I do feel here with the moon in reverse, you need to let go of the abandonment or let go of the pain that you feel because it's weighing heavy on you. It could just be weighing heavy on you that there's so much to say, but you know it's not up to you to say anything. And it's almost like I don't even know what to do at this point. Okay? So Libra, Gemini, Taurus, Libra, Pisces, Aquarius, could be a karmic situation. Capricorn, Gemini. But I do see this person wanting to come towards you, watching you online, and trying to communicate somehow. All right, Virgo, 2642. So this is going to affect you as well. Since this is your planet. So what can Virgo expect? You're welcome, kitty cat. You're getting the scoop on something. Okay, haunted. There's something you're finding out from your past. You're finding something out. Either somebody's getting information on your situation or something from the past you are getting a full perspective on. Maybe finding out some kind of truth. Ooh, a third party. Ooh, some of you could be finding out that you were put in a third-party situation or a third-party situation's getting fixed here. Toxic relationship, crossroads, divine timing, reverse. 11th house and the 12th house. Could be a Taurus. Some of you could be finding out, like either, like if you were put in a third-party situation in the past, it's still affecting you in some way. And you're needing to find a way to let it go and heal from it. Or you are finding out about a third party. And you could have felt like there was one here. I don't know. Let me see. Inside scoop, haunted. Empress in reverse. The 10 of Pentacles, the Devil, and the 3 of Pentacles. Ace of Cups reverse. Magician reverse. Temperance. And the 4 of Wands reversed. I think what's going on for a lot of you, you guys could be finding out about like why your relationship ended or why it is ending. This person maybe is not confessing to you about a third party. Some of you, Virgo, are finding out about a third party where there was temptation. This kind of feels like, was it the Taurus reading? Or was it Gemini? Or no, it was Aries. It was Aries. During the Aries reading, there was like a work situation where there was like a coworker or like a work situation happening. You guys could be finding out maybe it wasn't the right timing or somebody was putting off telling you the truth. Because I feel like during Mercury retrograde, you're finding out why your relationships ended or why, yeah, somebody's been holding back telling you. 4 of Pentacles. Hey, Tamika. Justice. King of Swords reversed. The World in reverse. Emperor and the 3 of Cups in reverse. Why you guys are really divorcing or why you guys are really separating. I feel like this person is with somebody else. Or there was like some kind of temptation with a coworker or a friend or something like that. I feel like if you didn't know why your relationship's ending or why there's not good things going on between you and this person, I think you're finding out that during Mercury retrograde, you're finding out the truth why this person don't want to be married anymore or why they don't want to commit to this anymore. And you're at a crossroads during Mercury retrograde. Some of you are getting divorced. How do you feel? The Fool in reverse. The Knight of Pentacles, Ace of Wands reverse, Eight of Pentacles reversed. A lot of you feel, Virgo, that you can't really make a decision just yet. That you have to give it time. Or you've given it time and you don't understand, why is my relationship not getting fixed? Why are things not getting better? You could feel like there's a lot of stagnancy, a lot of delays. I feel like for a lot of you, you're finding out about a third party, why this person is choosing to divorce or not work on this relationship. And it could be because of a work partner or like another connection they're in. What's your advice? Queen of Swords, King of Pentacles, Nine of Pentacles reverse, Two of Pentacles reverse. I feel like you guys need to have a conversation about this commitment, okay? One way or another, you guys need to talk. Like, are we still loyal to each other? Are we still committed? Or should we end it? Wheel of Fortune, Six of Cups, and the Five of Swords reverse. I think you guys need to get to some kind of understanding of, is this relationship fixable? Is it not? Should we just let each other go? Because it looks like there's like a third party situation that's going to be expressed. And I think you're needing to just let the situation end on good terms, or just choose to just cut it off. Okay. Looks like this person's choosing not to commit to this anymore. And there's a reason why. There's a lack of passion or any kind of like effort in this relationship. There is some kind of third party. Either they have their eye on somebody else and they're waiting to end things with you, or they have been with somebody else. Could be a Virgo, an Aries, a Sag, a Gemini, Capricorn. Okay, Aries. Could be a work partner, Libra. Could be somebody at their job. It looks like they were holding off telling you this because they didn't want to fight and have conflict. But there is going to be inside scoop. You're getting more scoop on what's going on. All right, Libra, 3201. What's going on Mercury retrograde with Libra? Ooh, caught a case. Sexual infection, STD, sexual rash, intuition. Okay. Some of you, it's somebody that you're not even with. And you're going to be glad that you listened to your intuition not to get involved with this person. Looks like they have an STD. Yeah, you're finding out that somebody has an STD. Or they're going to. Somebody that you're not with anymore. Somebody that you've like released, okay? You're finding out that somebody that you were romantic or sexual with has an STD. And for a lot of you, it's somebody that you're healing from or you're no longer with. Yeah, this person is lacking value in themselves is kind of what it feels like. With Black Moon and Earth energy, it's like they don't have respect for themselves. And it's like you're glad that you're not reconnecting with them. You're glad you're not in their life. So why caught a case, intuition, and harmony in reverse? Magician, Ace of Cups, the Hierophant reverse, and the Judgment. Nine of Swords. It's like, I'm glad I abandoned this situation. So you guys could be finding out that, like, you know, you're with somebody else now or you're dating somebody new. But this past person, it's like they have an STD. 10 of Swords, 9 of Swords, and the Queen of Cups. And I think in a way it's kind of sad because you still care about them. But it's telling me here that with the 10 of Swords, the 9 of Swords, and the Queen of Cups, it's an energy of you're just better off. This person betrayed you. Some of you, it's karma. I'm not trying to be mean. For some of you, it's karma, and this person hurt you really bad. And now they're kind of getting what they're kind of meant to get, okay? Because it feels like somebody that you're not with anymore. Yeah. The Fool, the Wheel of Fortune, the Six of Cups, and the Eight of Pentacles. A lot of you are invested into something new. You're dealing with somebody new. You're talking to somebody new. And it just feels to me an energy of, you know, you're just trying to move on with your life. What's this have to do with you? Well, basically, it's like, okay, I'm better off. The Empress. the King of Pentacles, the Hanged Man, and the Five of Swords reversed. So basically, it's an energy of I'm glad that I didn't take this person back. I'm glad that I didn't settle for less. A lot of you could be either in a new relationship or you're just moving on with your life. And you're glad. He's like, I'm glad I didn't go back to that person because now they have a sexual disease. Okay. Or the way their life is going, they're about to get to that point. Okay. Some of you, it's like you're dealing with an easy E. Or they were an easy E. Okay. What's your advice? The Moon in reverse. The Hermit. The Ten of Cups reversed. And the Seven of Wands. You've trusted your intuition, okay? And your intuition's not lying. You weren't meant to reconcile with this person. Yeah. Basically, I know it hurts you, but your life is going to be better since you're not in their life. A lot of you are evolving for the better. I feel like the universe took trash out. It feels like it was house cleaning. The universe was like, okay, this person's a scumbag. Let me take them out of your life. Okay, I feel like the universe was protecting you from an STD. If it wasn't an STD, it's like you're just getting caught into like a bad situation and you're glad that you got out of it when you did. Okay, could be a Cancer, could be a Virgo, an Aries, Scorpio, Gemini, Taurus. So it looks basically just listen to your intuition. All right, what we got for Scorpio? 3620. All right, Scorpio, dirty offer in reverse. All right, relationship and confusion and fated meetings. So I think somebody has good intentions around you, but they're confused, maybe your intentions towards them or what you want with them. Yeah, there's going to be a conversation here. It could be a Pisces. This person wants to see where you guys are headed in this connection. They want a relationship, but they're really confused, or they're confused where your relationship's headed. Okay? So let's see. Why dirty offer, reverse, fated meeting, relationship, confusion. I think they have good intentions. Queen of Wands, Two of Cups reverse, Four of Wands, and the Five of Cups reverse. So if it's somebody from the past, it's like they want to make amends. They want to see about a relationship with you. They may not feel like you're still wanting a connection with them. This person's going to try hard to get you. Eight of Pentacles, King of Pentacles, Three of Swords, Ten of Swords. Damn. So Scorpio, it looks like somebody is chasing you. Somebody wants to commit to you that maybe you're separated from. It's hurting them. Like they feel this pain. They don't know. It almost feels like you could be playing games, or they feel you are, and they don't know what your intentions are. Because this person, it could be like a hardworking person. They could have a lot going on with their job, or they're just very busy, but they're putting energy into you. But they feel like the energy they're putting into this, they don't know where they stand. Some of you, they don't know if you want to be with them at all. And they're feeling really confused at this time. Yeah, Seven of Swords in reverse, Justice in reverse, the Devil in reverse, and the Hermit. They could feel like they're coming back into your life and there's no indication where they stand. They don't know where things are going to go with you. Yeah, Two of Swords. They're getting mixed signals. And it's hurting this person really bad because you're coming up in this Queen of Wands energy, if you're the female, that you're just kind of like here for fun. You're not really wanting a commitment. And this person's actually like devoted. For some of you, it could be karma. Like this person's getting karma because they didn't treat you that way in the past. They treated you kind of disrespectfully. And now they actually want to commit to you. And they did you dirty in the past, but they're wanting to make up for it. It's almost that. Like somebody wanting to right their wrongs and do you right this time. But like it's too late. Okay. How do you feel, Scorpio, about this person? The Lovers. The Wheel of Fortune. Five of Wands and the Page of Swords. You feel like it's an intense connection and you can't shake it. But the Tower and the Emperor in reverse, you feel like this person, it's like they're very combative, very argumentative, or it's like right now, like maybe things are going well between you guys right now, but in the future, you may feel like they're gonna not take control. So maybe right now they're really trying hard to get your attention and work things out with you, but you feel like if you give it time, they're just gonna mess things up, or they're just gonna stop giving to you completely. What's your advice? It almost feels like you're not taking it seriously. Six of Swords reverse, Eight of Wands, Ace of Swords, and the Page of Pentacles. Yeah, I think this person, it's like they're kind of getting karma for how they treated you, and now you're not really wanting to give them attention. And I would just not really go out of your way to work things out with them. I would be communicative back. I would be friendly, but I wouldn't go out of your way to be in a relationship or talk to them. You know, I would kind of give it time and see where it goes. All right. Could be a Scorpio, a Gemini, a Taurus, an Aries, a Libra, Capricorn. Because you feel like it'll be a matter of time until they just disconnect from you again, or they ghost you. And maybe that's why you're ignoring them. Okay, Sag. 4057. Somebody's getting evidence on you. Somebody's taking pictures of you. Okay, or they're going to see picture proof of something. Okay, let's see. This is weird. Okay, I got disagreements, grass is greener, and regrets. Somebody's going to see you living your best life. And they're mad. They're mad that you're happier. And they regret, like, how they treated you. So it's almost like, yeah, Mercury. Somebody is seeing online a massive change in your life. I saw Scorpio on the bottom. They're seeing proof and evidence. Some of you are going to the beach, or you're traveling, taking pictures on the beach, whatever. It looks like you deserve better, like you're in a better place in your life. And this person's jealous or like upset, knowing they made a wrong decision. Why photo proof disagreement? Grass is greener and regret. Seven of Swords reversed. Seven of Wands in reverse. The Hanged Man and the Five of Pentacles reversed. Basically, if there was a fight or a disagreement, this person realizes that they just kind of walked away and didn't handle things the way they should have. Okay? And they have regret maybe walking away from you. Yeah, they have regret for blocking you or not being in contact. Ace of Swords reverse, Three of Swords reverse, Five of Cups, and the Two of Wands, or Three of Wands. Yeah, if they chose, some of you, they chose somebody else. Like they blocked you, they stopped speaking to you for another person, and they have regret. Because now they see you as you're living your best life, you're happy, and maybe you're happier without them. Yeah, this person, they're coming back. Eight of Cups reverse, Five of Wands, the Tower, and the Page of Swords. It's an energy of like, how dare you be happier without me? How dare you live your best life? But they're the one that blocked you and stopped speaking to you. So it's like you're trying to do what's best for you. They gave up on this connection. For some of you, they abandoned you at your lowest. And you're getting back up there. You're in a better place in your life. You're evolving and you're growing. And this person kind of just left you for dead for some of you. I'm not trying to be negative. For some of you, you're at your complete worst, and this person abandoned you. They left you hanging, okay? Some of you, they left you on red, and then they blocked you, which is shitty. Left you on red for a month, and like, okay, I'm just going to go ahead and block you now. You know, oh, I'm just not going to read your message. I'm just going to block you. Because that's what it feels like now. It feels like somebody that did you kind of shitty, now they're watching you doing better, and they're kind of kicking themselves. How do you feel about this person, Sag? Yeah, a lot of you feel like they blocked you, that they just stopped communicating. Knight of Swords reversed, Eight of Wands, the World, and the Ace of Pentacles reversed. Ten of Swords. This person did a number on you. You feel like you didn't mean anything to this person, that they shut you out of their life like you didn't mean anything. You feel like this connection was pointless. Or this person was pointless in your life. You feel like, why did I put so much time and effort into somebody if they're just going to block me and cut me out of my life? It's how you feel. So what's your advice? Two of Cups. Hey, Star Lava. The Moon in reverse. The Page of Cups and the Sun in reverse. I don't know. I mean, it looks like they are sincerely sorry. But I'd also not feed into it. I don't know. I would, yeah, Knight of Pentacles, Five of Swords. I wouldn't feed into their game. Ace of Wands reversed. I would really see if they're even dedicated and loyal to this. I wouldn't take them back just for them to cut you off again, just for them to stop speaking to you. I would have them fight for your attention, honestly. I would have them prove it to you that they want to be with you before taking you back. Before taking them back, I would really have them prove their love and their feelings for you. And they have to, I don't know, write you a paragraph or write you a 3-page essay before taking them back. Because with the Knight of Pentacles, it's like, really prove it. You know, really prove that you mean this. Not like a sorry ass excuse, like, oh, sorry, I blocked you. You know, sorry, I don't know. I was drunk and hungover and I didn't know what I was doing. No, it's like, where I was still drunk from the night before. Sorry, I blocked you and ghosted you. I didn't know who you were. You know, like, no, like, have an actual, like, apology. Like, if you're coming clean, be fucking sincere. Don't be coming to my doorstep with a box of melted chocolates and like, oh, I'm sorry. Like, no. Yeah, like a 4-page letter. Yes. Like, I want you to, I don't know. I want you to, this is getting too intense. I don't want to say what I was going to say. I don't know. I want you to prove your love at my doorstep. I don't know. Virgo could be a Pisces, a Cancer. Okay, Gemini, Scorpio. It's like, I want you to take a baseball bat to yourself and hit yourself in the head. And I don't All right, anyways, let's go ahead and do Capricorn. I'm getting a little too intense. All right, 4654. Okay. What we all right, what we got for Cappy? Mercury retrograde. Literally. This card hit the floor. Oh my, now my table's breaking. I need to get a new desk. Okay. Destiny, divine timing, understanding, reverse, threatened, and reversed. I feel like something doesn't have an effect on you anymore. 4th house and fixed. Okay, so it feels, Capricorn, if something used to upset you or intimidate you, it's not intimidating you anymore. With Mercury retrograde, you're on the right path, okay? Or you're going to be where you need to be. You could be realizing something in your life was just not meant to be. If it causes you more, like, problems, if it causes more anxiety and stress, and if it's making you feel anxious, something's not meant to be in your life. I think you're realizing that. You're realizing what really matters, 4th house and the fixed energy. You're maintaining some kind of connection to yourself or a home situation. Okay. You're not bothered by something anymore, is what it feels like to me. 7 of Wands reverse, the 9 of Cups, Ace of Cups, and the Queen of Swords. Yeah, it's an energy of like, why would I be bothered about this when my life is going so well? I'm not going to let this person antagonize me, upset me anymore, because you're showing up in this 9 of Cups, Queen of Swords, Ace of Cups energy of very self-care, self-love, okay? And it's telling me here, like, I think you're just realizing that you and somebody were just not meant to work out. Lovers in reverse, 3 of Cups. Some of you are just putting yourself out there. You're being single. You're putting yourself in a situation with like, this person can't bother me anymore. This connection doesn't bother me. Maybe you're not really upset about somebody anymore. Like, you're just not really upset, or like, you're not like in your emotions about somebody anymore. It's like you're putting yourself back out there. You're enjoying your own energy. Yeah, you're not letting something bother you anymore. It's like you've released somebody. Yeah, you've released somebody that it was like they were very inconsistent in your energy. You see something as a waste of time and it's something that you don't want to commit to anymore. And I think you're just not letting it phase you. Maybe this person used to. Maybe you used to be like obsessively wanting to hear from them. Like, when are they going to contact me? When are they going to call? Am I ever going to hear from them again? I think you don't care. I think with Mercury retrograde, you're like, I don't give a shit. You know, call me if you want, but I'm not waiting for it. I'm just waiting to put my food in the microwave so I can eat, you know, or I'm just waiting to go to the bathroom. To take a 15-minute shower, you know. I think you're in this energy of just self-care, self-love. You don't care anymore. Somebody's not threatening you anymore, intimidating you anymore. This connection doesn't mean nothing to you anymore. I almost feel like you're just putting yourself in other situations and you don't care about this person. Or you just like don't see a reason to care anymore. Yeah, a lot of you've just like learned from the situation. It was a spiritual connection, but you've outgrown it. Hierophant, 2 of Wands, 9 of Wands, and the Magician in reverse. Empress in reverse. Basically, I think you realize, you know, if I keep going back to this pattern of getting with this person, I'm not going to evolve. I'm not going to grow in my life. And I got that for another person in the beginning of the reading. Who was that for? Or was it the video before this? I know one of the videos I got that. I think it was the last video. It was Aquarius. So you guys could have Aquarius in your chart. It's an energy of like, I'm fine being on my own. I'm fine being single. You know, I'm not relying on this connection anymore. This person has nothing to solid offer me anymore. So it just looks like you're fine with your own energy. You're fine being by yourself and you don't really care. Your advice: Knight of Pentacles, 4 of Cups, High Priestess reverse, 6 of Wands reverse. If something feels like a bad idea, it probably is. Needing to listen to your intuition. If your intuition's guiding you towards not giving something attention, towards ignoring it, it's probably for the best. Yeah, I think it's a way to protect yourself. Or that somebody has not changed. If somebody's lying to you, acting like they've changed, I don't think they have changed. I'd be careful of like how people project themselves to you, especially when it's going into Leo. Like when Mercury goes into Leo, somebody's all high and mighty and wants you to see them this way and very ego driven. And I wouldn't, you know, let this person get a reaction or a rise out of you because they could be triggered and mad that you don't want to be with them. And I think you're trying not to let them intimidate you anymore. Yeah, you're like, I'm working towards this money. 10 of Pentacles, Ace of Swords. I don't really care. Okay. Could be a Leo, could be a Virgo, a Gemini, a Taurus, a Libra, Capricorn, Sag. It looks like you're focused on your long-term goals and maintaining what you want, and you're just not bothered anymore. I know this is a crazy pre-shadow. 5239 Aquarius. What's going on Mercury retrograde for Aquarius? What to be aware of? Somebody's in their head about you. They're overthinking. They're stressed. That's weird. The intuition card just flew out. You could feel this. You could feel that somebody's stressed. Divine intervention in reverse. And 9th house. Kind of feels like for a lot of you this could be a karmic person that you're trying to outgrow. You can still feel their energy. I think with the intuition card flying out, you can still feel this person's energy, but you're trying to evolve, you're trying to move on, is what it feels like, Aquarius. Yeah, you can feel this person misses you, that they still have a desire to be with you, but it's almost like it's not my problem or it's not my issue anymore. So let's see. Why in their head, divine intervention, reverse, 9th house. Some of you could have an Aries placement or Sag, Queen of Wands, Judgment reverse, 3 of Wands, and the 3 of Swords reverse, Justice. Yeah, it feels like somebody that is afraid that they're not going to get a reconciliation with you because it feels like you have outgrown them. For a lot of you, you know that it's a karmic situation and that's why you're moving on from it. Like you can tell, okay, this is karma, or if I get back with this person, it's going to be karma. I think you don't want to make a decision on this person. I think your decision is to move on with your life, Aquarius, honestly. Yep, 5 of Wands reverse, the Empress reverse, 2 of Wands, and the 9 of Wands. It's an energy of like, I've given this person more than enough. And I really need to look after myself. I really need to take care of my own needs. And you could have felt like you really neglected yourself or put yourself off for this connection, and you're not doing that anymore. And I think this person, they're in their head about you. They're questioning when you're coming back, but I don't think you are. I don't think you're wanting to give to this anymore. Let's see, how do you feel about this person? 7 of Cups, Queen of Pentacles, Knight of Swords reverse, 8 of Swords reverse. A lot of you feel like there's bigger things to focus on in your life, and that the situation is very inconsistent. There's a lack of understanding when it comes to the two of you. You could even feel they're very immature. Knight of Pentacles, the Tower. Or this person doesn't take action until shit hits the fan. Okay. Or maybe that was the problem. This person didn't take action until, oh shit, I gotta do something. Okay. Oh shit, you know? It's like an energy of like, maybe you were the one holding this person down. You were the more reliable and stable one in this situation. And this person wasn't. They didn't have good judgment. Okay. Because judgment came out in reverse. It's almost somebody, it's like they don't think about like the worst that can happen, or they don't think about what's going to be like a precaution or something. Like you're the one that's more cautious and aware, and this person's not. How you feel about this person is like, it's almost like if you guys get into a car accident and this person just doesn't take accountability, they just drive off, you know, or oh shit, we hit a tree. Maybe I should call 911. And you've been sitting there for 5 minutes. Like, yeah, that would be a good idea. We're sitting here stranded and our tire blew off and we hit a tree. Maybe you should call 911. Or maybe you should call the cops. You know what I mean? It feels like somebody that doesn't take accountability until, oh shit, that happened. Okay. I hate those kind of people because I'm the person, I overthink so much, where it's like, I'm thinking 5 days ahead, like what could possibly be happening. Okay. I hate playing God. Like, I know I had an ex do that too. And it was just like, why? Or like wonder why their car blew up when they were driving at 95 miles per hour on the interstate every day. Well, of course it's going to blow up because you're not taking care of the car and you're putting it through a lot of use and abuse. Anyways, what's your advice, Aquarius, during this? The Chariot. Speaking of cars, Hierophant. So something about a car. Wheel of Fortune in reverse and the Queen of Swords. Basically, you're needing to trust your judgment. You're needing to trust your direction with life. I wouldn't put, for a lot of you, I would not put matters of faith into somebody's hands, especially if you feel like you cannot trust them or they don't take accountability until shit hits a fan. I would not trust them with my life. Okay. I would not trust somebody with my life if they didn't care about what's happening. Okay. King of Swords, Ace of Pentacles. Because I feel like you're going to connect to your divine person. I feel like this person's not your divine person. And there's somebody better coming in. And this was sadly a life lesson. All right. So, oh God, I'm sorry, kitty cat. So it could be a Cancer, a Scorpio, a Virgo. Okay, a Gemini, an Aries. All right, Pisces, last but not least. Oh, thanks, Allban. 5817. And I am doing super chats if you guys would like to do a super chat. Pisces, what's going on? Ooh. Well, you're running, or somebody's running. You guys could be wanting to get more into shape for some of you. Or realizing that's something you need to do. Okay, I do see a soulmate here. So there could be a soulmate that's running from you. And they're running because they're overwhelmed. The stress from this is draining me. Okay, Wheel of Fortune, Neptune, and Libra. Somebody's thinking about you in a spiritual way. Or you guys could be connected in the 5D. This looks like somebody that is meant to be in your life. Or you guys know you're meant to be. Ooh, 12th house. You're meant to be in each other's lives. But there's a lot of like feeling of overwhelmed or feeling stressed about what's next to come. This definitely could be for a lot of you like a karmic relationship or a soulmate. Like you had some kind of soul contract. It looks like this person's running. The Emperor and the Five of Swords. Could be an Aries. Six of Wands reverse. Five of Cups in reverse. I think this person is like their ego. Like they want to feel like they're in control, like they have the upper hand. And I think this person maybe feels bad about doing that. How they ran from you. Magician. Ten of Cups reverse. Eight of Pentacles reverse. The Hermit, the Ace of Cups. Yeah, Seven of Swords reverse. This person, they're going through possibly a karmic spiritual awakening or some kind of spiritual awakening. From the Emperor to the Hermit, they are they are evolving. They are in this place of elevation. I cannot think of the word. I got the Hermit, the Magician, and the Emperor. So this looks to me like somebody that is realizing their own consequences, their own actions, how they basically took the coward way out. Okay, when it came to you, like they ran because of them feeling like a coward, or they just realized that they had a lack of control. Somebody is realizing, Pisces, their feelings for you and how they would like to make amends and make things clear. But they really didn't know where this relationship was headed or if they could make it better. They could have felt like they were making things worse. And that's why they left. They realized you are their destiny. You are somebody they want to be with. Wow, the Empress came out in reverse. Five of Pentacles reverse, the Strength reverse, and the Queen of Wands. I think you're trying to give back to yourself. I think you're in this energy right now of you have already learned I think you guys are not on the same page. I think you've already learned through this time. Like you guys are starting to mirror each other now. You've already been in this energy of needing to evolve, needing to do more for yourself. And I think they're catching up with you. And it is very overwhelming. Yeah, Seven of Cups, Two of Pentacles, and the Justice. I think you're in this energy of like, when's this person going to get shit together? When are they going to come towards me correctly? Is what I'm seeing here. You're in this energy of you've already figured things out. You already know what you need to add to your life. And you're wondering, when are they going to play catch up? When are they going to meet me halfway? How does Pisces feel about this person? Four of Cups in reverse, Two of Wands, Temperance, and the King of Wands. You feel like they're making you wait forever, or they're really taking their sweet ass time to come towards you. You feel like eventually you guys are going to get past the situation. It is going to get resolved, but it's like they're really taking their time coming back. But you do see a silver lining because I see the Temperance has a rainbow. So you know, like after the stormy situation, there is going to be a positive outcome. What is your advice? The Hierophant, the Page of Cups reversed, Ten of Pentacles reversed, Page of Pentacles. I feel like this person is learning. They are going through this spiritual shift, this masculine energy. And I think you're just needing to kind of be patient with them. They are going to meet you where you need them to be. Yeah, they are going to make amends. They are unhappy how things are going. And they are going through a dark night of the soul is what it feels like. So I wouldn't do anything right now. I would let them approach you. They are going through a really hard situation. But I do see them coming in contact soon. Possibly during Leo season, I see them being in contact with you more, getting a headspace of where they're at in this, and really feeling out their emotions. So I would let them approach you. I wouldn't do anything towards them. Just kind of wait it out. Could be a Taurus. Could be a Libra. Oh, my mom scared the shit out of me. See you later. She used to get some x-rays done because she's having back issues. She's about to leave to go do that. Could be a Leo, Aries. God, she scared the shit out of me. I forgot that she had to leave today. Anyways, Libra. She's like knocking on the window, like, bye. Okay. But yeah. So I do see that. I see this person meeting you halfway. All right, let's go ahead and do super chat questions. Let me find it real quick. Okay, I'll just do super chats. There we go. All right, let's go ahead and start with Katie Marie. How does July look? So I'm going to use these cards here and see what is going on. How does July look for Katie? So it feels like here you're kind of wanting to make peace with somebody. There is a lack of peace with you and a person. It does look like in July you guys are going to be back in contact and kind of work things out. Okay, reconciliation. So if it isn't romantic, it looks like you guys are going to try to work things out and be civil with each other in July. Yeah, I see a family situation getting resolved. Fourth house and fixed energy. So either you're resolving an issue with a family situation or trying to get in better terms with somebody romantically. It mainly feels like it's home, like you're trying to get in a stable home situation. You're trying to figure things out. There is a lack of peace right now, but I do feel like in July, you and this person are going to be in a better place. Okay, the Devil, the Knight of Wands, the Queen of Pentacles, Judgment reversed, Ten of Wands, Knight of Pentacles, and the Knight of Swords reversed. So I feel like right now there is a little bit of incommunication, like a lack of communication with you and her. It feels like you and this person that you're trying to work things out with in a family situation. It looks like there is a little bit of control or the need to control the outcome. It looks like it could be on her end. Like she's wanting things to go her way, or the both of you want to control what's going on. I do feel like there's miscommunication because of that. Like one person wants to control, the other person's feeling a lack of control. I do see, though, the Queen of Pentacles and the Knight of Pentacles, you guys working well together or coming with a happy medium. Yeah, Two of Swords in reverse. Nine of Pentacles, Three of Cups reverse, Four of Wands. Okay. Yeah. So I feel like in July, there is a little bit of hiccups, a little bit of control issues that the both of you are having. Like you want something to go your way. She wants it to go her way. There's a little bit of miscommunication. Definitely with Mercury retrograde, that could be a problem here. But I feel like maybe as you end July, like going towards Leo season, I feel like you guys are going to resolve something in a family dynamic. So it looks more peaceful soon. Everything's going to get maintained and it's going to strengthen. It's just going to take some time and be impatient. All right. What are good things coming for Kitty Cat? Okay. Oh, crap. My bad. 1 second. Okay. Sorry. I didn't mean to take that off. All right. Good things coming for Kitty Cat for July for your birthday. Ooh, what are good things coming? I just saw somebody holding back. Okay. Well, there's healing. Okay. Somebody feels bad. I have healing, relationship, guilty, and reflection. So somebody realizes the relationship they have with you, how important it is. Yeah, Three of Swords. Okay, Three of Swords now. Somebody says, I feel pain from the damage I have caused. Being away from you has allowed me to gain clarity. So this person realizes the commitment to you, or how they weren't committed. They feel bad how they weren't committed to you. The Fool in reverse, the World in reverse, the Two of Pentacles. Somebody feels bad for their ways. Yeah, Seven of Swords. So I do feel like they want to come in and be apologetic, wanting to mend things with you, how they were cheating, how they weren't honest with you. Yeah, the Hanged Man reverse, Seven of Wands reverse, Eight of Pentacles. They don't want any kind of blockages between the two of you anymore. And they have been reflecting, or they are going to reflect in July. Possibly as we get more into July towards Leo season, they are becoming more aware. Yeah, I do see an apology. Ace of Pentacles, Eight of Swords reversed. So it looks really good. I see them wanting to make terms with what they did and wanting to work things out with you. So it looks really positive. All right, let's go ahead and do Alban. Leo's feelings towards you. What are the Leo's feelings? So let's see, how does the Leo feel, how they see you, and their actions? How the Leo feels. Five of Wands reversed. They see you as a Queen of Cups reversed. Actions, Magician. Why the Five of Wands reverse their feelings? Okay, the Hierophant reverse, the Three of Wands, and the Two of Pentacles reverse. The Leo feels like there's a little bit of miscommunication, a little bit of you guys kind of going back and forth and not having things really figured out. They could feel like there's a lack of routine. Okay, this Leo feels like you guys need to resolve something eventually because it's only going to get worse if you guys don't resolve it. They feel like there's a lack of commitment to each other, or this commitment's kind of like back and forth. They do feel like in the future you guys need to resolve something and try to overcome these differences. They're seeing you as a Queen of Cups in reverse. The Star, the Page of Cups, and the Seven of Pentacles reverse. They're seeing you as somebody that you still care for them, but you're pulling back because you don't know where things are going. You don't really know the long term of this relationship. Yeah, Knight of Swords, Four of Swords reverse. You're pulling back to protect yourself, okay? And even though you want things to work out between the two of you and you do really care about them, they see you as somebody, it's like you're not getting the apology, you're not getting the conversation that you're wanting, so you're pulling back because it's making you more question or uncertain. So they really feel like the two of you need to come to some kind of agreement and work things out naturally, which they're planning that with the Magician, the Nine of Wands, Six of Swords reverse, and the Judgment reverse. They're wanting to convince you that they want to be part of this, that they want to resolve this relationship with you. They don't want you guys fighting and disagreeing. And they could feel like you are losing interest or you're pulling back from them. Yeah, they know that if they don't do anything, it's going to be a missed opportunity and that they'll be sabotaging it, basically. Or it'll be up to them that they're sabotaging this. So it looks like they do want to resolve it. They want some kind of balance and the two of you to be on the same page. All right, let's go ahead and do D-Love. Will you get the promotion at your job? Let's see. And I see that your name's all in caps lock. So I'm going to try to do that, D-Love. I'm going to do, because I just did it like capital D and then love. When I search you for a moderator, I'll do like all caps is what I'll try doing. Seeing if it works then. Because I didn't realize that before. Will you get the promotion at your job? Ooh, Three of Wands. Five of Wands reverse. Knight of Wands and the Queen of Pentacles. Yes. It looks like it's coming in the near future. And it looks like you don't have competition. Okay. So it looks like you're either the sole, like the person they are choosing for this promotion, or you're just going to have it handed to you. Like there's not any kind of competition. It looks like it's very quick. Like they're choosing you very quickly. Yeah, I feel like there's nothing to worry about. This person has a lot of respect for you, is what it feels like. I do see you getting this promotion. Okay. With the Queen of Pentacles, Three of Wands, could be happening in the next couple weeks. So anywhere from the next few weeks is what I feel. Could be as we're going into Leo season, you could be getting this promotion, or as we're like, you know, going through some kind of phase here. Maybe with the full, okay, it could also be with the full moon. I think it's in Capricorn, I'm pretty sure. The full moon in Capricorn on July 10th. So it could be anywhere from around that time. I do see you getting it, though. Looks very positive. All right. Who's coming towards you over the weekend, Aaron? Let's see. Who's coming towards you? Well, it looks like a past person. They see your side of the story, and the way you love can never be matched. So somebody doesn't want to replace you. It looks like somebody coming back from your past, wanting to resolve something with you, or they're afraid you're going to replace them. Yeah, somebody's making something right. Could be a Libra. I got the Justice, the Knight of Cups reverse, Seven of Wands, Three of Swords. Looks like a Pisces or Libra. Could be anybody, though. I'm getting strong Libra, Pisces, Leo. Could be any of those three signs. This is somebody fighting for you. They feel kind of unclear if you still want them, and they are going to be fighting for this. Yeah, it could be a Pisces, a Hanged Man in reverse, and the Judgment. Somebody from your past coming back, wanting to be honest with you, wanting to heal the past, knowing you guys are on good terms. and they're afraid that you're going to replace them or move on is why they're coming back. So Scorpio, Pisces, Libra, could be a Leo as well. All right. Oh, you're welcome, guys. Oh, you're welcome. Oh, thanks, Karina. I appreciate that. You're welcome, Aaron. I'm still doing a couple super chats if you guys want to purchase here. I'll go ahead and put my PayPal and Cash App if you want to do it that way as well. Here's my information if you guys want to do that. Or if you guys want to go ahead and send one now. And then I might go live either tomorrow or probably I'll go live Friday since I have a smaller day at work. So if you guys want to do that, I can do a super chat for you on Friday, or I can just do it through email today. So let me know. I do take super chat questions through email and through Cash App and PayPal. So it's $5 for one question, $11.11 on sale for 3 questions with advice. So that's all. You can do that PayPal, you can do that Cash App, and on my website as well. If you don't want to pay like with another card or do it that way, you can always do Cash App and PayPal. So it's kind of up to you. I'm pretty lenient with how you guys can pay. And I'm pretty sure I also have Shop Pay too on my website too. So I think it splits your payments or something. I think I have that as well if you guys want to do that. I don't do Zoom. Well, actually, I do have a Zelle. Is it Zelle? I think I do have a Zelle. I'll have to update my information because it's been kind of a while. Hey, Shulin. And I do have buy one, get one free as well. That's going to be going on all summer. So if you guys would like to buy, because I am going to be going on vacation, and this money that I'm getting with the readings are going to... Oh, my bad. I thought she meant Zelle. Zoom. Okay, I forgot about Zoom. I don't do Zoom, unfortunately, but I might in the future, depending. I kind of was wanting to. But all of the purchases that you guys purchase for readings, or if you would like to donate to my trip, if you guys would like to, it's up to you. You don't have to. I always leave that open to you guys. If you guys want to, you guys can. You can send it to my Cash App, my PayPal. I am going in 3 weeks on vacation, so I am going to take some time off. I'm going to be off for about 5 days, 4 or 5 days. So I'll try to do a reading in the morning before I leave, but I will be gone for about a week. So about close to a week. Well, I'm going to have about 8 days off from work, but like half those are going to be on vacation. So I'm not going to be working. Oh, thank you. All right, guys, I'm going to go ahead and get off of here. If you would like to do a super chat question, you can purchase it on my website. If you purchase it on my website, it'll qualify you for buy one, get one free if you do the 3 question one. So you guys can do that as well. I do have an Amazon wish list. I need to actually add more stuff to it. But yeah, I might actually add more stuff maybe for the vacation if you guys would like to do that. If you want to let me know, I can add more things for my vacation on Amazon if you guys want to do that. I'll do that later. All right, guys, I'll see you later. Have a good day.